Is something the matter?
Yeah.
Oh my. It's a little forcible, but this isn't too bad.
What are you doing?
Tailing you? Not for any particular reason, though. I guess you could say it's a work habit. That aside, do you remember our agreement?
No?
You said you'll come drink with me next time.
You were serious?
But of course. And we're going right now.
What?
The woman with the captain is from the intelligence division. Lieutenant Sand, I believe. What do you make of it, First Sergeant?
Well, it can only be one thing. You know what I mean. It's a scandal. We've got a scandal on our hands.
To have the attention of such a beautiful woman. The captain's a lucky man.
Anyway, we're going to follow them. Bloom, summon the rest of the unit.
What? Why?
We share the good and the bad with each other. That's how you strengthen the camaraderie within a unit. Naturally, that goes for the juicy bits, too.
I won't be seeing you for a while. It'll be lonely. What is it? Something bothering you?
The Valkyria. I didn't stand a chance against that thing. It's a miracle I'm still alive.
Am.
I'm fine. Really, I am.
You're the only one who's encountered a Valkyria. The only one who knows how terrible its power is. Intelligence on it is extremely sparse. But the Valkyria is the Empire's most classified secret. The units from other countries that encountered one have mostly been annihilated. And any survivors have gone mad. I'm really glad you came back alive. Looking back now, we were pretty reckless then. Trying to assassinate Claudius, I mean.
I don't think it was a mistake at all. Other than that one time, he never leaves his palace.
True. He's been holed up in the capital ever since. He used to parade about or travel abroad. It's like he's become a different person ever since he acquired the Reaper.
The Valkyria will never get near him. Not while that thing's around. I have to take it out.
Yeah. You'll make it happen, Am. I'm depending on you, Captain. And of course, you guys too.
We've been made.
You were too obvious. I may not look like it, but I am an officer in military intelligence.
I've heard of your exploits, Lieutenant Sand.
A spy! So cool!
Ah, such bewitching beauty. If only a winsome woman like you were my superior. Rather than some rustic male ragamuffin.
Thanks for the compliments.
What are you all doing?
Now, heroes of Jutland. The captain said he'll treat all of you today. Come on now, drink up.
Hooah! Free booze. Don't mind if I do.
If you're offering.
I'll just have one. Bottle, that is.
I won't be drinking. Honestly, what do you all think a standby order is?
How about it, Miss Violet? Let's abscond from this plebeian pub for some rest and relaxation at my mansion.
No booze for you, Bloom.
I know.
I told you I'm not going to drink.
Hamlet, I challenge you to a duel.
Isaac, you've had too much to drink. I'm not the captain.
I don't want to whine, but... Oh, wait, yeah, I do.
What's the matter? What's the matter? Well done. We've got a new assignment.
Op details are as follows. That's all. Vandergen, move out!
Enemy at the gates! What? Damn it. They've come already? We haven't recovered from our retreat from Ipsaria yet. Can we hold out?
We only need to drive the enemy force back, not engage them fully. Hold the line and do not pursue. Attack! Let's do this!
Intercept the enemy!
Far too lordly to lose.
Who's next? No match for me.
Commander down! Let's end this! All right.
Be careful.
Open fire! I'll focus on defense.
I'll give it my all. All right. Allow me to assist you. Commander down. That won't work. Who's next?
Yep, let's go.
Swear on my sword. I'll give it my all.
Whoopsies.
Who's next? All right. Swear on my sword. Show them. Who's next? Pay it ours! Show's over! I'll give it my all! Show's over! Show's over! You must hold fast! It's curtains!
Yep, let's go.
Show's over! Leave it out! Again! Show's over! Show's over! Child's play. Sorry. It's curtains! Let's end curtains!
Is that all? Over and done.
The day is ours! Me? On a search. End this! Who's next? Take the offensive!
Yep, let's go. Come on, love you guys.
The day is ours! Not a chance! Commander neutralized. I'll give you rocks. Take the offensive!
Sorry.
Not a chance! Make it ours! Next!
Ding ding!
You're too lordly to lose.
It's curtains! Are you all right?
Thanks.
I'm with you. Let's end this! Be gone with you! Music to my ears.
You ready?
Out of my way!
That all you got?
Let's end this!
Yep, let's go!
Who's next?
Ding ding!
No match for us.
Take it ours! You're no match for me. Damn jutes! You're no match.
Thanks to me.
Now or never!
Take the offensive!
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Me, long weekend.
You're too lordly to lose.
Next! Next! You're no match for me.
You're too lordly to lose.
You're no. I'm not. I haven't come. Shatter! I can't do this. Don't let it get to you. Retreat! Not yet. Me. Long to you. I can't do this. this?
Who's next? Commander down!
Let's go!
Commander neutralized.
Farewell forever!
Victory! Well done. As expected.
I own myself for Jutland.
At this rate, we'll be wiped out. We need to retreat.
We have no choice. Fall back!
Not so fast!
Hold back. My orders were to not pursue.
Yeah, but...
We're going to allow our foe to flee before our very eyes? Dear, dear, the mind of a commoner is incomprehensible.
The mission's over. Return to base.
Please, wait, Amlet. You've explained so little to us. Even if you are a skilled captain, this is going too far.
With this, the Imperial army at Ipseria's borders withdrew completely, and just as the traitors had planned, the lieutenant colonel was called back to the capital. Going forward, let's discuss Violet the Traitor and her other persona.
Good evening, Mr. Leonid.
Margaretha! What a pleasant surprise. Why, I was just thinking of you.
Of me? Oh, I'm flattered. Even if it was just a lie.
It's not. I wanted to see you, especially tonight. To think I still had some luck with me. It really is astonishing.
Margaretha?
I suppose you can't help but be surprised. This aspect of her isn't touched upon in the history books. Margaretha was one of the names she used.
Violet the Traitor had many relationships with Imperial officers for her reconnaissance. It's written she would steal information and kill them to destroy the evidence. That said, I think they went overboard by calling her an unprecedented femme fatale.
Yes. For her honor, I will tell you this. She never killed any of the officers. In fact, she was too kind for a spy. Violet would send her intelligence in coded letters that only the traitors could understand. The recipient of those letters was Amlet, who was also in the military.
Jackpot. There's gonna be a Grand General posted there.
It appears that Avaloon has become a location with more significance to us than Jutland.
Question is, which one?
So there are things even Violet can uncover. Regardless, it's good news. I anticipate it'll be Admiral Gustav.
Gustav's sharp, the Empire's best tactician. He knows how to handle a weapon, and is rumored to be the most skilled of the Grand Generals. If Ruse is bolstering its defenses for winter, they might rely on Gustav.
Could be the big Galouche, though.
We'll find out when we get there.
Please do. That said, what worries me is when precisely a Grand General will be deployed to Avaloon.
Yeah, 'cause it's smack dab in the middle of our prep time. Almost like they already know Jutland's invading Avaloon.
You think we've sprung a leak?
It's always a possibility. We are in a time of war now. The military, Parliament, business world, even those in town are suspect. The only people we can trust is us 5.
Doesn't matter who comes. We're taking Avaloon. We'll get to the Emperor one step at a time if that's what it takes.
Captain?
What is it?
I want to trust you.
What are you talking about? If you have a complaint about my command decisions, I'm all ears.
I think you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
I see. Let's discuss this another time. The princess trusts you. What's the matter? Well done. We've got a new assignment.
Op details are as follows. That's all. Vannergan, move out!
November 30th. The operation to target the Ragnite industrial zones in Avaloon began.
It's said that the Jutland army, along with the Epsarian militia, stressed the fact they were the Liberation Army. That their main objective of that conflict was to free the workers of Avaloon. And that the benefit to Jutland was a secondary.
And because of that fact, the morale of the Jutland army had increased with righteous indignation. Needless to say, the support and expectations of a fervent public pushed them forward even more.
We've engaged the enemy's main forces at the defense line. As your excellency has planned, we will lure them to the designated area, then ambush them with crossfire.
Right. Well, tell them not to screw it up. Tell them, if they live until nightfall, they get a nice surprise.
Yes, sir!
Well then, I guess it was worth coming all the way here.
Well, let's get to work.
So, once we liberate Avaloon, their Ragnite goods will be able to reach Jutland too, right?
They mostly make munitions, but I suppose it could be retrofitted to supply civilian goods.
We'll finally be able to get more medicine. That's one of Parliament's highest priorities.
It'll be fine. Let's believe in our country's freedom and justice.
Did something happen, Godot?
It's nothing. Or rather, nothing that will interfere with the mission.
I see.
Please, Princess, focus on the task at hand. You must live up to your responsibilities on the battlefield.
Just so.
Time to split up into smaller teams. Move out!
Yeah. Let's get down to it. I swear I'm not drunk.
Didn't you just come this way?
There they are!
Intercept the enemy!
Even more enemies?
Get it on! This'll be a good one!
To lose.
It's over
and done.
Don't be so serious.
Keep it
serious.
Sorry, me by a mile.
It's over.
Let's do this together!
Is that all? Missed me by a mile.
I swear I'm not drunk.
All right.
I'll prove myself. To arms!
You ready?
In the name of Jotland!
End this! Who's next?
I'll prove myself. That's not in the name of Jotland!
Let's end this! Who's next?
I'll give it my all.
Rest in peace.
Burn them all! This is going well. Who's next?
Sorry about this! Burn them all! Some more! Need
Who's
more
next?
training. Watch out! It's hot!
The day is ours!
Next!
Here I go! In the name of Jutland! This will be easy! The numbers are rising.
See how tough I am?
That all you got? Next!
Their
Commander
numbers are
neutralized.
rising.
That all you got? You're no match for me. Incoming!
This will be easy.
Keep your guard up.
In the name of Jutland! Watch out! Hot! Let us dance!
I'm
Power
with you.
comes from within.
Watch out!
Focus
Hot!
Let us dance!
Watch out! It's hot!
Constant vigilance.
Taste my flavor!
You ready?
All right.
Nice.
I'm a prince among paupers.
All right, let's do this.
We can handle this.
Open fire! Let's take him out! You're so weak!
Piece of cake.
Open fire!
Time to shine.
Let's do this!
Let's take him out! Who's next?
Let's do this!
Who's next? I'll heal you.
Don't expect a thanks.
We can handle this.
Open fire! Let's take him out! Who's next?
Reinforce.
I'll murderize him. I'll show you how a real man fights. You're so weak!
Good! Let's go
Who's
all out!
next? Huh. Huh.
Good one! Let's go out with a bang! Yeah.
No match for me.
Open fire! Let's take him out!
That's not hardly my forte.
Who's next?
To lose. Child's play. me by a mile.
How's this? This'll be a good warming. Sorry, pal.
We
Open
can handle
fire.
this.
Let's take him out! Who's next?
No match for
Open
me.
fire!
Reinforcements! Hardly my forte.
Take him out!
Victory shall be mine.
No match for us.
This is going well.
Who's next? No match for us.
Huh, is that all? Child's play.
That's a good one.
It's almost time. Withdraw.
It's...
You.
I am Maxime, Grand General of the Ruzi Empire.
A Grand General?
A lapdog for the Empire now. I thought you were the Prince of Ipseria.
Your point? Prepare to die!
Stop
Keep an eye on them.
Form up! Get lost! Who's next?
It is I, Princess Ophelia Augusta of Jutland.
Keep an eye on them. Leave it to me.
It's over. Here we go.
My arm. Please, Prince Laertes. Keep an eye on you. Sheathe your sword. Ipseria is not only the Ruzi. Keep an eye on the lives of your mother and father, Your Highness.
You okay?
I have cast away that past.
This'll do it.
This is going well.
Here I go.
Burn them all!
Keep an eye on handle this! Heal me, Princess of Jutland. Keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on them. Deities no longer exist. Keep an eye on them. I have sworn allegiance to Claudius Polovich Kiev.
This'll do it.
Keep an eye on them.
In the name of Jutland! What's going on?
I
Invasive
committed
action!
myself to the Ruzi Empire and stand by His Imperial Majesty's path of power.
Keep your guard up.
Here they come!
This'll do it.
Why, this is not
all you
constant
That all you got?
That country lost because of
Constant,
give it my
are you
all.
all right?
Because the royal family was weak.
Honest.
His Majesty did nothing to the fall.
Here I go!
Keep an eye on
Constant vigilance!
Honest.
There's no use reasoning with him.
Here I go! Constant vigilance!
Keep an eye on
Sorry.
I am sworn to the crowd. Honest.
Here I
Keep
go!
an eye on
Here they come! How about this? Here's my blade! Here I go! Constant vigilance! Constant vigilance!
Keep an eye on
Sorry about this! Constant vigilance! Here they come!
Keep an eye on
Here comes the war in the name of Jutland!
Stay vigilant. Allow me to assist you. Keep an eye on them. Leave it to me. Stay vigilant.
Constant vigilance!
Break through. See right through you.
Constant vigilance! More training! Here they come! Yeah!
I will not yield.
Here they come!
I'll give it my all.
Here they come!
Honest.
Taste my blade!
Keep an eye on this. Keep an eye on them. Jutland. This'll do it. I'll give it my all.
In the name of
Show me
Jutland!
what I can do.
How about this? No escape! No escape!
Honest.
Constant vigilance!
Now you got it. It's over. Keep an eye on them.
Here they
How you
come!
handle this?
Your ears! Here I go! Constant vigilance!
Keep an eye on them. Honest.
Mission complete.
Is that a new muscle?
bombing's about to begin. If we stay any longer...
What are you doing? Get away from there!
Hurry! Ophelia!
Oh no, Phoebe! Is she dead?
She's just unconscious. This place might go up any second. We need to get out of here.
Your Excellency, are you all right? We must fall back. But first, rescue any survivors. Those who can move. Follow me! Yes, sir!
Brunhild, we have new orders for you.
Do not be arrogant, mortal. I shall not permit a human to wield my power as they wish. The laws of nature do not allow it.
You dare to defy us. We are your convoy. Without us, you cannot even exist in this world.
I shall comply. For that is my atonement.
The mission was a success, Captain.
Fifi!
Oh, thank God.
I fainted?
Yappers! But hey, the mission went super duper! Kaboom!
Are you okay, Your Highness?
I'm all right. My apologies for having worried everyone. Once again, I proved to be completely useless.
Well, well, if it isn't little Hans.
Please don't call me little. I'm already a grown-up man.
Yoo-hoo! Hansi?
Yes?
Didn't you know, for a boy to become a man, he must first have a coming of age by parting the veil of a goddess's... Ow!
Don't teach Hans stupid things like that. You try that again, I'll shoot you.
Yes, Miss Bridget.
Huh?
Hans.
Oh, right. Sorry. And by the way, congratulations, Captain.
Update.
Well, sir, the enemy's attacks have been intensifying.
We've met with some difficulties.
New reports indicate that these Ruzi forces are under the direct command of a high-ranking admiral. We had no prior intel on this, so the brass is scrambling to get on top of the situation.
Their admiral. We're going to assist the main army. We'll dismantle their primary mono weaponry, then attack the Admiral. Hans, relay our plan. When we flank them, that's the time to retreat and recover.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
You sure you're up for this?
Yes. I shan't disgrace myself in front of the others again.
With the arrival of the anti-Valkyria squad, the Ruzi army was thrown into a moment of disarray. In that time, the Jutland army retreated, recovered their formation, and were able to maintain the battlefront. Amlet's unit resupplied with the main group and rested at a frontline encampment before deploying into battle. By then, the Avaloon battlefield was shrouded in the darkness of night.
Well done. Well done. What's the matter?
Captain Gronkair!
What's the matter?
This'll be tough, even for us.
Huh?
Our so-called captain doesn't seriously expect us to charge forth like common foot soldiers, right? Right?
If he does, I'm going to doubt his sanity.
Gustav must be in that tower. I'll get there no matter what it takes. And have my revenge. Time to wrap things up. Only we can do this. It's no different than any other mission. Everyone, charge! All right. Let's do this! They're tough. Let's end this! Who's next? All right. Push through! That all you got? Let's end this! Who's next? That all you got? All right.
Wow, you came alone. Fancy that. So, did you come to meet a Grand General, or did you get lost on your way to the Privy?
Gustav!
Catch me if you can.
Out of my way!
Looks like the mission's complete.
Right. I guess it all worked out.
Egads, to make me act with reckless abandon, the nerve of that puffed-up Prince of Paupers. Why,
Huh? Where's the captain?
Oh.
He's not here. I wonder if we got separated somewhere.
Well, I'll be damned. Looks like your little princess platoon lives up to the hype after all. Vanergund, was it? We owe you a lot these days. You've certainly got our intelligence division whipped up into a frenzy. Even so, we're still missing a few minor details. Oh? Here she comes. Well then, I'll leave the dirty work to her.
Get back here! Valkyria!
It's eerily quiet. There's no one here. Is it over?
Something's not right.
Agreed. This doesn't feel right.
Huh?
Is that singing?
What the?
My chest! What's... It hurts. This is alchemy. No. Magic?
Who's singing?
I can hear it.
Princess!
Fifi! What now?
Not like before. This time, I can still fight! Valkyria.
Destruction is salvation.
With this sword, I can stand against you. Honest. Form up! This ends here. It won't be like last time. This'll do it.
Do not resist. Death is not a punishment.
On a search. This'll do it.
Why don't you understand?
I can't beat it. I'm going to die here. I'm sorry, everyone.
Amlet!
The singing. It's coming from that thing?
So that is the Valkyria.
That's it?
So they are Reapers, at least in appearance.
You need to get out of here. We're not ready to face this thing yet.
Huh? What did you say?
I'll keep it busy. Go!
But, Captain...
Do you have a death wish, Captain?
The only one allowed to defeat you is me. I cannot abide you dying before our duel.
This isn't like you, Captain.
I'm having doubts about your judgment. I can't obey that command.
We'll make our own decisions.
Our squad was formed to counter it, wasn't it? There's only one thing to do.
Vannergund, form up! Target the Valkyria. This is what we trained for.
Let's fight, Amlet.
Spread out. Keep an eye on the enemy's movement. And don't stay in one place for too long. I'll give it my
What
all.
were you thinking, Captain? Trying to take on a Valkyria by yourself.
The same will complain to your heart's content later if we live through this.
I can't go full strength. It must be
Keep an eye on
that
them.
salt.
Destruction is salvation.
Even if I could.
What the hell is it?
It's not unlike
Keep an eye on
Power
them. Beyond mortal.
albeit more potent by far.
Pay is ours!
That's on steal your soul.
This isn't good.
I
Keep an
will
eye on
abide
them.
by the contract.
On a search.
Look what I can do.
I will abide by the contract.
That you know. Look what I can do.
Get lost!
This power is beyond mortal.
No!
Destruction is salvation.
Keep an eye on them.
Reinforcements, huh?
Keep an eye on
Let's
them.
go.
Keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on them.
You ready? What are you looking at?
Take it out! Keep an eye on
Reinforcements, huh? I'm not liking this.
Who's next?
Let's start with a bang!
Keep an eye on them. Take it down!
Power beyond mortal.
That won't work. This'll do it. Keep an eye on them.
Why don't you understand?
I'm not like this.
I will abide by the contract. I will abide by the contract. Destruction is salvation.
Keep an eye on them.
Who's that, guys? Look what I can do.
Who's next?
Keep
an eye on
Abide by the contract.
Good work.
I will abide by the contract. I will abide by the contract.
Mission complete.
I hone myself for Jutland. It's working?
Amlet! Please snap out of it! Amlet!
This is pretty bad.
It hurt so much.
Princess!
That voice. The song. It echoes through my mind.
Ophelia. How are you?
Perhaps I can protect us. I can save everyone if I sing.
Sing?
I've sung this tune, these words for as long as I remember. A prayer for my people's safety and for my kingdom's prosperity. Even now, for our country and everyone here, I offer my song to the heavens above. Hear me.
It can't be. This song is Aslog's.
Dear shield maiden, spear in hand, please grant us the strength to
Fifi's magic music. It
Drowned out the dirge of death?
Hey, what's going on?
Ophelia.
Alack and alas, that villainous vixen beat a retreat.
We narrowly escaped death.
Oh my gosh, Fifi!
She's unconscious. Captain, what did the princess just do?
A Galder. She used a Galder.
Galder?
What's that?
I don't know much in detail.
Of course she has a secret power. Still, that was pretty amazing.
It must be nice to be you. Your optimism knows no bounds. I'm a little uneasy about that. It's an unfamiliar power.
It scared me how strong it was.
Now, we have a means to fight back against the Reaper's song. We need to learn more about this burden the princess bears.
It's morning.
We've been fighting all night.
Would you look at that? To think they'd beat the Reaper. Glad I got to enjoy the show, albeit from the cheap seats. But the Princess Platoon really stole the spotlight. What a strange power that girl has.
Your Excellency, shall we call back the retreating units?
No need. We already lost this battle. As for the war, Jutland's army is the least of our concerns. To bring down Vanargand, we'll need to start planning ahead. Looks like things are finally getting interesting.
Lure the Jutland army into an industrial area with no escape, then have the Valkyria inflict a devastating blow. That was Emperor Claudius's intent, but it was halted by the activities of the Vanargand. Meanwhile, Lindegard takes action in Jutland after Avalun was taken. He claimed that the Empire's use of a Valkyria was a sign of a larger attack and appealed to the king for a ceasefire. However, Solomon the traitor oppose that by focusing on the results that were gained from the Avaloon battle.
Nonsense! The death toll alone was catastrophic.
You exaggerate. The casualties accrued were well within expected contingencies.
How can you say such a thing?
Your Majesty, this is how I perceive it. The deployment of a Valkyria proves that the Empire acknowledges us as a threat. This is a monumental achievement. The Empire had no intention of negotiating a ceasefire in the first place. That is why they used the Valkyria. Thankfully, our army has the anti-Valkyria squad, and they have proved to us that a Valkyria is nothing to fear. That is why we should set up an environment in which we can arrange a treaty to our benefit. If we think of the people's suffering and anguish, it's obvious what we must do.
I heard a song. It had an air of nostalgia. To think it would come from a mere mortal.
Oh, your countenance betrays something akin to emotion. Almost as if you were human. According to Gustav, the girl's voice overpowered your own. Leave the little songbird to me. Mark me, you and I share life itself. Your enemies are mine. Have you finished licking your wounds?
Yes, sire.
Our hunter has fallen again to the fangs of the wolf,
I have brought shame to your empire.
No matter. To err is human, to forgive divine. Maxime, we shall grant you opportunity to redeem yourself.
I am grateful, your majesty.
You know of the Princess Ophelia, no?
Indeed. I have crossed blades with her several times in the battlefield.
To hear tell of the recent battle, she too can sing a Galder.
A Galder?
This new magic is said to rival even that of the Valkyria. Who knew such a rose could blossom amidst the jutish weeds?
The princess wields it.
Of course. Her powers pale in comparison to the Reapers, but a thorn in our side cannot be ignored. Therefore, we wish for you to assassinate the Princess Ophelia.
Assassinate?
Correct. Any threat to our reign must be nipped in the bud. Our predecessors learned that piece of wisdom far too late.
I cannot comply. Assassination is not the way for a king to fight. Your Majesty has always boldly gone to battle to take what you desire. That is your Imperial Majesty's path of power.
Oh, you dare to lecture us on the way of kings?
No, that was not my...
You are mistaken. Nothing matters but that which leads us on the road to rule. We would become a monster, or a demon to take another step. You were ordained a Grand General because we deemed you fit to follow in our footsteps. Was our confidence misplaced? Maxime, this is not a request, but an Imperial command. Assassinate the Princess Ophelia.
I cannot.
Did you not come to learn, to drink from our well of wisdom?
Allow me to fulfill that duty.
Huh?
Victor.
Is that acceptable, Maxime?
We will abide. Victor, you are hereby appointed to the task.
As you command.
This is a true story.
The pendant? You sure it's the exact same necklace, not some knockoff?
There's no way one of us would mistake it. There's only one in the world.
Why would the Valkyria be wearing Miss Maria's pendant?
No way! Is she already...
If they were going to kill her, they would have done it already with everyone else that day. But they took her.
Which is why we knew she was still alive.
I believe she is, even now. I'm uncertain about that pendant, however.
There's a lot about this last battle we don't understand, including a new Grand General with advanced augmentation. Not to mention a Valkyria with Miss Maria's pendant and the princess's newfound power.
You gonna report all that crazy shit?
No, the royal family said not to. I suppose they don't want anyone thinking the princess is a Valkyria herself.
I didn't anticipate that a Valkyria would be deployed. You have my apologies.
It's my fault too. I didn't catch even a hint of it.
Means their classified info's on lockdown. Not too shabby.
But we now know for certain. Unless we defeat the Valkyria, we can't carry our wishes to completion.
Ruse clearly means business. Expect to encounter the Valkyria again.
Lucky us. The more they show their hand, the more chances we get to beat them up.
Am's the one who's beating them up?
Hey, Vi. Don't forget about the alchemic weapons I developed. Of course, Sabanchi and company is gonna keep on upping the ante. So come on, let's all kick some Valkyrian ass together.
Yeah, together.
I'll see what I can dig up on Valkyria lore. Might discover something new if we compare it to what we've seen firsthand.
We'll need to look into the princess's song, too.
It's called a Galder.
Care to share with the class, Sam?
Powerful magic that's channeled through singing. That's all I learned at the Institute. I don't remember the specifics, but I think it can somehow weaken a Valkyria.
I think I've read something about that before. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's definitely worth looking into.
If we press the advantage, it may become our trump card against the Valkyria.
Which means, Am, you'll need to properly protect the princess.
Guess the Maiden of Jutland's our new VIP, huh? Hey, what's up?
I'm sorry. I let Gustav get away.
Oh, that? Nah, forget about it.
If the Empire is taking the war with Jutland in earnest, we can be sure the Grand Generals will be on the battlefield. We don't need to rush it, Amlet.
The Grand Generals? Didn't think they'd find a new one so fast.
Yeah, who the hell is this guy?
Laertes, the Prince of Ipsaria.
Say what?
Ophelia said she was sure.
Ipsaria's prince alive. What a scoop.
Even if he's the real deal, it doesn't change the fact that Ruse wiped out the rest of Ipsaria's royal family. Which means the Emperor killed this guy's parents. So how the goddamn did he end up a Grand General?
The trust between the Emperor and his Grand Generals is stronger than blood. I'm sure there's a reason he was at it.
Vi, could you look into him?
Yeah, I'll dig around.
Thanks.
Ipsaria has calmed down under Jutland's rule. The existence of the prince may become a hindrance.
This is getting complicated.
Very. All the more reason to be careful.
You're awake.
Miranda.
You should lie down, milady.
No, I am all right. Although my head is still a bit foggy.
My brother told me what happened.
I cannot remember much, except wanting to protect everyone by singing. That much I recall quite clearly.
And protect them you did. Godot said your voice was angelic.
Is that so?
His Majesty has ordered the military to research your song.
Huh.
Your Highness may very well be the real anti-Valkyria force.
Me? This is most confusing. Yet I cannot forget the battlefield. Whatever they say about me, the truth is that when Vandergind really needed me, I failed to prove myself to the anti-Valkyria squad. Where is Godot now?
My brother's out. He said he wanted to look something up.
Leaving so soon?
Yes, sorry for intruding.
Did you find the article you wanted?
Yes, thank you for the assistance.
No, by all means. Happy to be of help.
Thank you, again. I must be off.
Huh? Oh, Freet! What brings you here? We don't have a meeting scheduled, do we?
Just need to do a bit of research. The guy who just left, wasn't that...
The orphanage that burned down 10 years ago. It was in Molda. The mother and daughter running it, and most of the children all burned to death. Only 5 orphans survived. I'm certain one of them was the captain. And it was 10 years ago that then Crown Prince Claudius came to Molda with the 4 Grand Generals. He came to survey the Valkyria ruins. Unfortunately, most of the records from then were lost once Molda was annexed by Ruse. It can't be a coincidence that all the records of the captain and the other orphans vanished around the same time.
Oh, Lieutenant Villefort! It's getting really bad, sir. Please, come help.
Explain yourself, knave. Clamming up again! Do you take us for fools, you baseborn?
Are you finished? I acknowledge your complaint. Seems there's room for improvement in my command style. I apologize. I'll try to work on that. Don't hesitate to speak up if you have any further complaints in the future. That goes for all of you. Is that all?
You!
What's going on here?
Oh, as always, you have great timing.
We wanted the captain to explain with his words what happened at Avaloon.
You're referring to when he disappeared.
Don't you find that suspicious? He just ran off without telling us a thing.
It happened in Molda, too. He acted on his own. It's unusual.
And you all feel the same?
Well, we don't plan to yap on about it as much as a certain someone, though. It's just, well, we want to do something about this atmosphere.
This keeps up, the group won't be able to work well as a unit. We should resolve this issue, you know.
Don't know, don't care.
But wait, everybody. The reason the captain ran off was to face the Valkyria alone. I'm sure he just didn't want to put anyone else in danger.
If that's the case, that's a big problem. It means the captain doesn't trust our abilities. This unit was created to eliminate the threat of the Valkyria. If we aren't trusted, we won't be able to risk our lives when it's needed most.
And you're a soldier, too. You get what Bridget's saying, don't you?
Now do you understand the severity of the situation? We can't carry on like this.
I trust each and every last one of you. I wouldn't be here if not for all of you. I thought for sure the Valkyria was going to kill me. But then you guys showed up, and we won. The anti-Valkyria squad won.
Captain.
If we work together, we can overwhelm the Valkyria. I have a responsibility to bring victory to Jutland, and I'll need your strength to do that. I'm counting on all of you.
Don't look at me! I shan't be fooled by such words. Besides, that was no explanation. 'Twas a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
I think it best to drop this matter.
Excuse me?
It's true the captain's behavior as of late has been suspect, and I cannot and will not ignore that. But we are at war. Right now, the only thing that matters is victory. I will personally keep note of the captain's actions and render judgment after the campaign winds down. Do you find that agreeable, Captain?
I have no objections.
Then the matter is settled. We remain on standby until the next mission. Dismissed.
What?
Jorder.
Roger.
What the deuce? No, see here, I still haven't even...
Well now, we have a standby order. That means it's time for drinks.
I hope I didn't overstep my bounds.
Not at all.
Captain, I want to trust you.
Yes, so you've mentioned.
That is why I will continue to look into your past. This war is personal for you. Whatever's between you and the Grand Generals causes you to lose your composure. The fire at the orphanage in Mulda, the children who survived, Claudius looking into the Valkyria ruins at that same time. I must know what it is you're hiding.
Anything unusual happen? I saw one of your men leaving the newspaper's office.
Godot. He's looking into my past. He learned about the orphanage, the fire. He knows there were survivors.
The article from 10 years ago. I should have destroyed it.
He became suspicious because of my behavior during the last mission. We need to be careful.
Right. Well, better tell the others. I'll mention it to Vi and Saul. Need to speak with them about the next column anyway. You tell Baz. He ought to be at his factory. See ya.
Need something? Come on in. Come back anytime.
Yo! Hell yeah! What did you say?
What?
Yo! What did you say? Nope. What's the matter? We've got a new assignment. Well done. Op details are as follows. That is all. Dismissed.
Commencing operation!
Swear I'm not drunk.
Let's take him out!
This is going well.
Now or never!
Who's next?
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Who's next? Shoots!
I'm with you. I'm not like this. I swear I'm not drunk.
Come on, don't be so serious.
This is going well.
Sorry, pal.
Who's next?
I'll give it my all.
This looks easy enough. Open fire! Take him out! You're so weak! You're no match for us. You ready for this? Come on, don't be so serious.
No way. Why is this happening?
No match for us. Don't underestimate us.
No way. It's ours.
Look what I can do!
Retreat! No match for us.
Let's go!
I'll show you how a real man fights! You're so weak!
I'm gonna attack!
Look what I can do!
Get ready!
I'm with you!
You're mine! Get ready!
It's over already?
Mission complete!
What?
What's the matter? We've got a new assignment. Op details are as follows. That is all. Dismissed.
Commencing operation!
I swear I'm not
Intercept the enemy! You're so weak!
No, I can do this!
No match for us! It's going our way! It's all next!
That was no joke.
Who's next?
Let him have it.
Who's next? That wasn't satisfying at all. You're so weak!
We can handle this.
Intercept the enemy! No match for us.
I'm not liking this.
Come on, don't be
Going
so
in.
serious. You're so weak!
Good job!
Keep an eye on them.
Right!
Surprise,
on the
dipshits.
I'm not liking this.
Who's next? Keep it up! Get out of my way! You're no match.
Sorry.
Don't be so serious.
I'm going in.
Soldier. How's this? It's over. Get it on! Take it all the way! It's over already? Bring out the booze! I haven't hit my prime yet.
What's the matter? We've got a new assignment. We have the advantage. Op details are as follows. That is all. Dismissed.
Commencing operation. This looks easy enough.
That's the enemy.
Keep it up!
Good warm-up.
Reinforcements!
See ya.
No match for us.
Retreat!
I'm not done yet. Who's next?
All right, time to cut loose.
I'm gonna underestimate a soldier!
Hands are shaking. See ya.
I'm going in.
I'm not done yet.
Sorry, pal.
Get it on!
Get out of here! It's over. See ya.
This is going well.
Retreat!
Now's my chance.
Battle's going our way!
Incoming reinforcements!
Take it out of the way!
That was no joke.
Incoming
I'm not done yet.
reinforcements!
Try this on for size.
Let him have it. Can't run away now.
Let's go!
Why is this happening?
Going well, dude! I'm getting the hang of this. Sorry.
You're mine. You're mine.
Rushing water! Rushing water!
Sorry.
Rushing water!
Watch.
Out with a bang.
Got back.
No match for us.
Rushing water!
Let him have it.
I did
I'm
it,
not done
Helena!
yet.
Rushing water!
I'm not like
Can't run away now.
a murderer. Let's do this. Coming.
Helena? Here we go.
I'll rock your surprise, dipshits. I'll rock your world. I'm ending this. Nice.
What's the matter? Wonderful. Well done. Op details are as follows. That is all. Dismissed. Yo!
Take this! This'll do it.
Let me see. Pretty good, yeah? Hell yeah!
This'll do it. End this! Take this! What are you looking at? This'll do it.
All right! How about this? very good.
Allow me to assist. Damaged. Leave it to me. Oh, sorry. Burn them all. Take this. Mission complete.
Is that a new muscle?
Now I'm even stronger!
How was it?
The sensitivity is excellent, and its resonance with the specimen is proving to be equally perfect.
But it's far from the maximized output we predicted.
Bingo! If an alchemist could draw out all that juice, I bet it'd blow the crap out of a light tank in just one hit.
Is something diverting its primary power source?
Or are the current synchronization levels insufficient? Huh.
Oh, hey! Thanks for the help, Am. We're gonna crank up the heat on this Monotech, so come by later to check it out.
This is a true story.
If I recall, both Jutland and Ruse held national funerals around the same time,
after the Battle of Avalun. More accurately, they were memorial services, but Ophelia spoke of them as funerals to mourn those who fell in battle.
Historically, the fact that both sides claimed it was their victory was given much attention. Claudius declared that Balthus, who lost his life at the war's onset, had died honorably at the Battle of Avalun.
So he did manipulate the information. I thought it was odd when you said that Balthus died at the beginning of the war. Public records indicate that he was killed in action during the battle at Avalun.
The Emperor capitalized on his death and claimed that Balthus greatly contributed in establishing the current ruse.
Comrades, weep not for Balthus Greppenberg. Be proud. When the Jutes invaded our colony like a pack of rabid dogs, it was the Grand General who minimized our losses. We may have lost Avalun, but the damage dealt to those slavering curs was thanks to our dearly departed Balthus. In the face of invasion, we call this a victory.
His aim was to incite the people's hatred toward Jutland. Moreover, he commended Balthus's efforts against the enemy. By emphasizing that, he described Jutland's attack on Avalun as an invasion.
So it was during this time that the Ruse's side of the argument started using the word invasion.
It's the same as how Jutland highlighted liberation. Speaking of... The national funeral was held at Ophelia's suggestion. The fact they obtained victory in the past 3 operations. Her thoughts for the soldiers who gave their lives for the cause. She conveyed all in her requiem. Freit the traitor continued his column, directing the people's anger to the Empire, especially with the Valkyria. He wrote that its appearance signified the Empire felt threatened, and it increased the morale of the country.
I now understand that the Battle of Avalun held great meaning to both Jutland and the Empire. But from your account, Professor, there's something that didn't appear in any of the history books. The pendant that the Valkyria had. Why did it upset Amlet? And why were the traitors so surprised to hear of it?
It seems there are references to Valkyria throughout Europa's history.
How do you mean?
Records suggest that behind every king, lord, and noble house that's left their mark, there's been a Valkyria. Countless leaders have tried to unite Europa through force. All of them blessed by a Valkyria.
Blessed?
That's how some books describe it. Others use the word contract. Honestly, the legends are rather vague. Some say they eat human flesh. Others say you offer your life to them.
No way! We're the ones who are gonna take the Emperor's life.
Well, they're called legends for a reason. I need to do more research. Hopefully I'll find something that explains why the Valkyria had Miss Maria's pendant.
Yo, Am.
Am?
Just tell me how to kill it.
In the past, Amlet the traitor tried to assassinate Claudius for the sake of the pendant's owner. For the sake of rescuing their teacher, Maria Schmeichel, he came close enough to swing his blade upon the Emperor.
Claudius.
Death itself. A much more fitting epithet for you, Valkyria.
This is a Valkyria? I'm alive?
The attempted assassination of the Emperor. That incident cemented a single thought among the traitors. To achieve their goal, they must overcome a powerful enemy of Valkyria. Ever since they swore to save Maria and avenge their family at the orphanage, each and every one of the traitors dedicated themselves in their respective fields. Amlet as a soldier, Solomon as a politician. Freit, at the time, still worked at a newspaper company. Basil created his foothold in the business world. Violet worked in espionage and began touring foreign countries as a secret agent. All of their actions were for the day they would have their revenge. All the things they learned and experienced would someday help realize their dreams. That's what they believed. Before long, the Valkyria appeared with the Imperial army and was said to be the country's symbol of progress. Afterward, Jutland was blocked economically by the 4 major powers of the world, initiated by the Ruzi Empire.
The country gradually went bankrupt. Food was plentiful thanks to fertile lands, but Jutland depended on imports for fuel and resources. Once fuel became scarce, it began to affect agriculture. The government used rations to stabilize the life of the people, but even that had its limitations. The situation steadily grew worse each passing day. Rural areas were hit first in an outcry of hunger and poverty.
Around the same time, arguments pressing for war with the Empire grew due to the influence of the traitors. The Anti-Valkyria Squad was formed as part of that.
Amlet, who had a high compatibility with Ragnite, was selected as a member and was appointed its commander.
Years after the failed assassination, the traitors would meet on occasion to discuss their plans for revenge. When they assumed the battle with the Valkyria, it was evident it would be difficult with only 5 people.
That's the reason for the war? Just for revenge? The Anti-Valkyria Squad was created for that purpose?
They were conflicted about it as well.
I'm sure you realize it, everyone. No matter which of our fields we look from, this country is at its limits.
Not a day goes by the paper doesn't interview someone about how harsh it is. We don't even report on the half of it.
Money isn't circulating like it used to either.
Intelligence is analyzing what brought this situation about, but it seems the 4 major powers are involved somehow. They haven't determined a main objective yet, or why it happened, though.
More and more people are applying to join the army. It's one thing guaranteed to provide a regular meal.
So we have the manpower to fight.
I wouldn't call them battle-ready, though.
We must capitalize on this situation. I've been saying it all this time. Bring the country into this, start a war. There are no other means to take our revenge.
Putting aside how absurd that idea is, I don't think there's any way to morally justify starting a war.
You've been turning it down with that, but don't you feel anything about this country's wretched state? This economic blockade is unjust. If Jutland itself doesn't raise its voice, nothing will change.
I'm with Saul on this.
You really want to do this?
What other option do we have?
Well, we can work together like before.
Only reason that almost worked was because the Emperor actually left the capital. But he hasn't since. So what do you suggest? We just keep waiting and hoping? I'm done waiting. It's time to take our revenge and free Jutland from economic oppression while we do.
Indeed. This, too, is for the country.
So you have no problem with sending countless innocents to their deaths? Wars cost lives. A lot of them.
The Emperor kidnapped our teacher and took the lives of our friends.
And you think that warrants the kind of damage war will do?
Loss of life is all the same, whether it's our friends back at the orphanage or our countrymen in this war.
It isn't only us, Fried. The Emperor has invaded other countries and made them into colonies. How much blood do you think has been spilled? By slaying that tyrant, lives can be saved.
I don't know what's the best choice anymore.
Do you intend to continue waiting for the Emperor to come out? Do you intend to continue living with revenge in your heart? That's the same as being dead.
Part of us already died in that fire.
War sounds good to me, but so does the old wait and see.
Jeez. You're so neutral, Baz.
Fried, Violet, I'll say it once more. This is also for the country. Its recovery and our goals follow the same path.
Well, that may be true, but...
Violet, you're kind. However, if you've chosen to walk the path of vengeance, I'd like you to cast aside that emotion.
I I can still hear their screams. Miss Maria, our friends.
Did you guys forget already?
What?
The coin, huh? I forgot that we had that.
Things were simpler back at the orphanage, weren't they? Any tough choice came down to the flip of a coin. Come on, has Lady Luck ever let us down?
I don't think so.
That's 'cause fortune favors the bold. Start a war, or wait and see.
Count me in.
Same here.
Me too.
Basil, flip it.
Heads, it's wartime. Tails, we wait.
Agreed.
All right.
Here goes nothing. Heads.
Wait, Professor, you're saying they flipped a coin to decide whether or not they should start a war? That's terrible no matter how you look at it. It's no wonder they were convicted. It's already bad enough they did it for revenge.
Please, don't misunderstand them. It gets hidden behind the intensity of the word revenge. But it is true they looked at Jutland's poverty and believed they must take a stand.
Yes, Jutland's state then can't compare to the prosperity it sees now. But this news is bewildering regardless. It's so hard to comprehend. How do I process all this? Tell me, Professor. What did they do afterward? How did they confront the Valkyria?